Now we are going to start our topic number 6, that is the viscosity. That is also related to the Mechanics 2 course code BHY 304. We have discussed about the viscosity before. Now we are completely going to explain about the viscosity and calculate the relation for the calculation of the viscosity of a fluid. Here we will start with the definition of the viscosity. The frictional effect between the different layers of the flowing fluid is called the viscosity. As you know that the fluid have different layers and they are sliding over each other, and so the layers between them have a frictional effect. This means the frictional effect between the layers is the viscosity. The viscosity measures how much force is required to slide one layer of fluid over another layer. If the layers are to slide easily over each other, it means that it has a frictional effect, less frictional effect, or you can say less viscosity. And if the layers of the fluid are not moving easily over each other, then it means that they have a large frictional effect and so have a large viscosity. Here the pictures show about the viscosity. The substances which cannot flow easily have large coefficient of viscosity, such as tar and honey, and the substances that can flow easily have small coefficient of viscosity, such as water. In the picture you can see the air is providing a drag force on a person that is moving forward. So the drag force means the opposite force provided by the airflow. Here we are first describing the definition of the drag force. The retarding force experienced by a body when it moves through a fluid is called the drag force. The drag force increases when the speed of the body increases. Here on the picture below side, you can see that the drag force is in the opposite direction of the velocity of the object moving forward. This is now to calculate the viscosity formula. You can see a fluid with the depicted with the different layers sliding over each other, having by providing a force F to slide over each other. These fluid layers have the area A, and on the upper side you can see the velocity is v for the sliding of the layers, and on the lower side, which is the reference level, it has the velocity v is equal to 0. The length of the layers from below to upper side is L. Here we will consider a viscous fluid is filled in a space between two flat plates separated by distance L, as shown in the picture. The lower plate is at rest, shown by v is equal to 0. The upper plate moves with velocity v when the tangential force F is applied on the upper plate towards the right hand side, as shown in the picture. The velocity of each layer of the fluid decreases uniformly from upper plate to the lower plate. You can see by this picture. The top layer has the maximum velocity v. The velocity goes on decreasing gradually towards the bottom layer and becomes 0 for bottom layer. The change in velocity is then dv across each layer. The change in velocity is dv across each layer with the thickness dy. Now for the mathematical calculation, the ratio of shear stress and strain is called the coefficient of viscosity. It means that how much stress you may apply to change the shape of the object. Then the coefficient of viscosity will be shear stress, means the shape, to change the shape of the layers. And shear strain, that is written as eta is equal to f over a divided by dv over dy, and that will be equal to f is equal to eta into a into dv over dy. The spacing between top and bottom plate is dy is equal to L, and the top layer moves with the velocity v and the bottom layer is at rest. It gives dv is equal to v minus 0 is equal to v. That is the change in the velocity. Here f is equal to eta into a v over L. We have changed the values for dv. That is, we have written here dv, replacing dv by v, the and dy by L. The coefficient of viscosity will now be eta is equal to f into L divided by a into v. Now similarly, the backward dragging force for the layers will be f is equal to, with the minus sign, minus eta a into dv over dy. The negative sign means direction of the applied force is opposite to that of the drag force. Now the unit of the viscosity or coefficient of viscosity is Newton second per meter. Here I have calculated the dimension of the viscosity. For finding out the unit of the coefficient of viscosity, you have written here it is equal to F over A into dV over dx. We have represented dx by dy is equal to force over area into velocity gradient, dv over dx or dv over dy. That is called the velocity gradient. We know that the dimensional formula force for the force is mlt minus 2, and area is L square with the square brackets, and the velocity gradient is dv over dx, or you can say dv over dy is equal to lt minus 1 divided by L, is equal to, then L by cancels by L and remains t power minus 1. Therefore, eta is equal to mlt minus 2 divided by L square into t minus 1. This, by solving this dimension, we get ml power minus 1 into t minus 1. That means m shows the mass, L shows the distance, and t shows the second. It means that the unit is Newton second per meter square. Now we have to start the effect of the start to discuss the effect of temperature on the viscosity. Temperature have different effect on the viscosity. The viscosity also depends upon the temperature and the nature of the liquid. The velocity in liquids originates due to the intermolecular cohesive forces. You know that the liquids are combined, or the liquid molecules are combined with each other by the intermolecular cohesive forces. These cohesive forces are very important in the liquids and gases. The viscosity depends upon also depends upon these cohesive forces, and these cohesive forces are dependent on the temperature. The coefficient of viscosity of liquid decreases when the temperature increases. As the intermolecular cohesive force decrease, so the viscosity also decreases, because in that increase the kinetic energy of the molecules and becomes weakened, and the effect of the intermolecular forces also decreases. The coefficient of viscosity in gases increases with the increase in temperature, because molecules themselves can migrate between the layers. As the you know that as the gas molecules are far apart each other, and as the temperature is increased, their kinetic energy also increased. Not only the intermolecular forces are disturbed, but the molecules can also travel from one place to the other, so the cohesive force is also disturbed, and so the increase the coefficient of viscosity in gases. Thank you so much. That is all about the viscosity. Hopefully I am let you understand about the viscosity. Is there, if there is any question, you can ask me. Thank you so much.